welcome back to Praggers Gaming. I'm Gamer Praggers, and this is Lightyear Frontier. Now, fans of the channel will remember that I did cover Lightyear Frontier when it first released on stream. Since then, there's been a big update that added animals that you could farm, and they added a couple of NPCs that you could interact with, and they came and lived on your farm. Now, on June the 3rd, so that's Tuesday, there is a big update coming to the game that changes the narrative of the story. So before you had Piper, the little green dot up in the sky, who's a satellite, who helps you and explains what's going on in the world. Now, Framebreak, the developers, have opted to change the way the story works, because as you if you don't remember, you land on the planet and have to effectively discover the planet around you and the different biomes that you've got. You clean up effectively. There are weeds and things that you have to clean up, and muddy puddles that you have to clean up. And once that area is cleaned up, oops, excuse me, and once that area is cleaned up, you can then start mining resources and getting resources from those areas. And it's very much a very chill farming sim. But there were also areas that you could discover things and learn more about the lore of the planet itself, and what was here before, because there are structures of an alien race that you get to know. But the developers have taken the view that with Piper explaining things and the explorative nature of how you find things, they're going to change that so that it's, as you find things, it unlocks lore entries which you do. So that's coming, as I said, when Tuesday? No, the new update, which is the spinning cogs, I think it's called, shifting gears update. So that drops on Wednesday. However, they also have running an event at the moment where you can build a spaceship ahead of the new patch. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to jump in to my existing farm, which is this one, and we're going to see what we need to do. So first things first, we're going to open the mailbox. Okay, we've got all of those. Ah, there we go. We've got trouble. Oh. So yes, you get events like this. As a little thing. So we're just going to finish this event. So we've got 3 seconds left. There we go. There we go. So yeah, so you can grow things. Although it has been a little while since I've been in this. The last update added storage stuff. These are the 2 characters that help you. But yes, we want to build the farm mech ship. We're not going to put that over there. We're going to put it over here. Maybe. Now, after I did the update with the animals, I did kind of feel that I wasn't happy with the layout of my farm. So I was going to plan to change the layout and do it differently. But then when they announced the new update, I felt that that was largely irrelevant. There we go. So if I come over here, so we need springs, zapper twig oil. So let's see what we've got. So I keep my oils in here. Zapper twig oil, we have 6. But we do have a lot of zapper twigs, so we're going to pick those up and put a load on to Mech. So there's that. We also need springs. But yeah, so you can get out and you can change the appearance of your mech. And I quite like that. So yeah, so we need to come over here. What have we got in here? Aluminium electronics. In fact, let me come here. Oh yeah, I keep the seeds on me because they don't take up any space. But we can go and meet my animals shortly. Right. That was blue stuff. Oh, it's steel electronics, isn't it? Iron frames. Okay. Right. Springs we need, don't we? Springs. For that we need natural coil. Ooh. Used in natural coil. Huh. That's food. That's a furnace. Ah, there we go. Okay. So that's those. Okay, steel. So it's steel frames and steel electronics. So we need 8 more steel electronics. Okay, steel electronics. We need steel bars for that. For steel bars, we need Iron bars and coal. Okay, we've got plenty of that. Steel electronics, copper wire we're okay on. Steel frames we need steel bars, so we're going to need a lot of steel bars. Okay. But this will give us a new skin when the patch drops. Which will be cool. Steel electronics, we need steel bars, which are doing. Okay, what's... Oh, dried glow fruit. Which we need that for. And glow fruit we get from these trees over here. But we need to dry it. Which is what the dehydrator's for. Ooh. Ah. Take those. But yeah, it's nice and chill. So while we're waiting for those, let's go meet my animals. So most of these are shinies. Or some of them are shinies. Pork chop is a shiny because he's a funny colour. Rover is a shiny, he's a different colour to what you usually get. So yeah, and they drop stuff for you, which you can use to make other things. Oh, sorry buddy. As you can see, Buddy and Chad are two different colours. So that's the grinder. Okay. And then this is the loom, which you can use to make fur. Oh, you take the fur and make either cloth or things. Okay. I only need 3 natural coils for that. Okay. Steel electronics. So that would be 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So that should give us... we're one steel. Okay. Right. I think we're going to need to... Right, how much is apatite oil per... Oh, just the one. Okay. You're still going. We want more of those. Okay. So steel electronics. Steel frames. Okay. We're going to put those in. Okay. Okay. think that might be enough Zapatwig oil. Yes, it is. So we need springs and steel frames. Okay. I'm making steel bars, steel frame. Okay, steel bars needed for that, and oh, the fractalite and natural coils. Okay. Which we should have, we're just waiting on the natural coils. But I think we've got enough steel. Okay. Oh, that's finished. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel these. Do these not use... No, they don't. Okay. Okay. So if I've got the dry glow through, I can make them in the advanced furnace. But yeah, I really enjoyed this game, and coming back to it after so long was really good as well. So there were upgrades that you could get for the mech itself. So there's 3 trees, farming, gathering and traversal. But you can also get various different mech customizations. So I've got the hot rod at the moment. We got the Mecho lantern, and you just take the bits off and swap as and when. Oh, you can check the wall. The weather, we can make paint, and yeah, one of the things that I am looking forward to in the new update is that you can there will be modular building. So these are actually just flat structures that you upgrade, but you will be able to build buildings, so make it a little more customized, which I'm looking forward to. Okay, where does that leave us? Okay, we need 4 more steel frames, and we still need 7 springs. Right. Oh, get those in the queue. Okay. Steel frame, steel bars. Load in there. Yeah. So I am going to actually end the day and in the morning, hopefully a load of that stuff will have grown.
Nothing like a good night's rest. The weather's real nice. Let's get out there and seize the day.
So yeah. So it's quite good. So if we go for the let's go Zapper Twigs. Obviously I can do more now because I've got it upgraded, but there you go. And then we need to water it as well. Okay, let's collect all this up. Get those on the go, and we don't want aluminium frames, we want steel frames. There we go. So let's go and put those on the ship. There we go. So now we're just waiting on the springs. So for those we need coil vines. Can we make any? Well, we can. Okay, so we need another 5. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be 2. What do I need for a solar? Solar dehydrator. So if I just put this in here, iron frames and chromase oil. Iron frames, what do I need for that? Iron bars? What? Okay, another spring. Okay. Okay, so we're halfway there. So we need to refill our water. But what we'll do is we will go round and I will show you around the island. So this is the area you start in. You actually crash land and have to put your mech back together. And this goes all the way down to a beach down the other side. But we can jump over here. So as you can see, this is one of the areas where you have to run around and you find various artifacts that help you understand and try and work out what it says down the bottom. That you've got the artifacts. That's a paint plant. And you have to find the artifacts here, and then once you've got them all, Piper then gives you a bit of information on it. So yeah, so that's this area. Oh no. You cannot swim. But you can dive, like skim across the water. One of the problems that you do have is, in order to get back into your mech, you have to get out in order to turn it around. But all of these trees are destroyable. But if let's just come around here, and then I can show you the world map. And each of these areas unlocks, because you need the little skimming ability in order to get over here. But yeah, and each biome's got, as you can see, different resources. We haven't found all of the treasures yet, which is a shame, because it would be good to find all the treasures. Where's the way out? This way. But yeah, there's our farm. More iron deposits. Now we did have to build somewhere these are the crates that have the different arms that you have to collect before you can use them. This is somewhere that doesn't open until very late in the story so far. As you saw, there was an area that hasn't been unlocked, and that's because it doesn't exist yet. The game is early access, of course. But somewhere is a radio tower that we had to build in order to then be able to talk to some of the new people. Where did I build it? One of the other things you can do is change into a little like digger type mech. But you can make roads with this, or you can plough fields in the ground rather than having things. The farm plots that I've got. Another resource. I can't remember where the radio signal was. Although I did build that somewhere before the last update, so I don't know whether that actually gets removed, or got removed rather. But whee! And we're back at the farm. Go. Let's go see how our resources are going. Okay, another load of those. Oh, I've got all the chromos oil. I just need the 2 iron frames. which I just need one iron frame. Oh! There we go. That should help a little bit. We need 2 frames. Let me bring you back when we've got those. So, because it'll be a couple of minutes. Okay. So we just picked up the last couple of springs. And there we go. The ship is stocked and ready to launch with the Shifting Gears update on June the 4th. Once the patch arrives, the FM04 wireframe mech skin will be available in your mailbox. So there we go. And that's it. I've enjoyed having this little farm. But yeah. So let me know down in the comments below if you want to see me cover the update when it releases. I do feel like I should, and I'm looking forward to it as well. But for now, thanks for hanging out. Let me know if you've been playing the game below, and what you think of it. But for now, thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, ticking the bell so you know when new videos go live. In the description is a link to the channel Discord. Feel free to come and talk about the games you're playing, the games I'm playing, games in general. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!